Zerglings going in now. Jaedong, I'm sorry, Yellow has made a bunch of Zerglings, and he's trying to run around with them, trying to do some damage. We saw him send them into the main just a moment ago, get rejected pretty badly there. But they've just got so many Mulas. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Where's that Queen going? Oh, Queen running down to the south, away from the Mutas. Gets spotted by the Zerglings. He's going in. Where is that Queen going? Oh man, that was precarious. Anyway, Yellow now running out around. He's got stuff at the top left. I think he's got a hatchery started there at the top left. Yes, he does have a hatchery started there at the top left. He's got a few Zerglings to defend it. That's going to be Jaedong's first place he's going to try and attack, and this is exactly what he's going to try and do, is send in little Zergling groups, because he can afford to send in a few Zerglings to try and harass, but he can't afford to send in his whole army necessarily. Yellow is caught in the north. Jaedong going in with all of his Mutalisks in the middle of the map, but is he going to engage? No, he's going to fall back again. Oh, single Scourge hits that Queen. Whoa, Queen almost dies. This is getting crazy. Another drone of Jaedong's caught off guard. Jaedong has canceled his hatchery at that mineral base for some reason there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. Jaedong has a Queen as well now, but oh man, Yellow's Queen is almost dead. It just can take one more hit from anything basically. There's the Defiler mound out. Oh man, if we get to see some Plague, that would be absolutely insane. We might see some Plague on huge clumps of Mulas. This is going to be crazy. There's some Scourge out in the field again. The Queen is in play. He's going after the Queen with the single Scourge. All he needs is to land with that one Scourge. If he gets that one Scourge, no, he kills off the Scourge. Now Yellow has a base in the top left. Oh, but Jaedong has his own Queen. Yellow's going after it with a single group of Mulas. He can't separate him too much though, but tons of Zerglings powering down that hatchery. Looks like they are going to get killed off before they can kill off that hatchery, but now Jaedong does have the +1 weapons. I can't tell what armor they have, but they both have the same blurry shape, so they both have the same armor, I believe. Jaedong's Queen going in for the huge ensnare. He's attacking the main. He's going after the Greater Spire. Oh my god, Greater Spire goes in and mutabombs the Spire. Absolutely insane. Gets an ensnare off on part of Yellow's Mutalisks, so all of Yellow's Mutalisks can't clump together, and Jaedong is able to retreat away, and he can't. Oh my gosh, Jaedong running a single group of Mutalisks into Yellow's forces. What is he doing? Where is he going with all those Mutalisks? I'm not sure why he's doing that exactly. He could have gotten away with them. Maybe he was sacrificing some Mutas to try to save the rest from getting swamped, because it appears that Yellow does have extra Mutalisks. And Zergling's coming in. He's got Defilers. He's got Consume. But oh man, the Defilers almost get picked off. I can't believe he picked off Yellow's Spire. That is absolutely insane. Yellow forced to just make Zerglings right now. Look at that, 2 Zerglings going in, picking off that hatchery. It looks like about 120 something, 130 health on that hatchery. So, and it's gonna go down. Boom. One group of Mutas, all it takes, one little volley, picks off that the hatchery. So Yellow back down to 2 bases. Jaedong is again still at 2 bases, but he's trying to take that 12 o'clock again. This game is ridiculous. So Yellow, it looks like Yellow has 3 groups of Mutalisks right now. 3 groups of Mutalisks. Jaedong probably also has 3 groups of Mutalisks. It's harder to tell. He's got his Queen there, and we saw the power of the ensnare when part of Yellow's Mutalisks got ensnared, and they couldn't catch up to the rest of the group, and so his army was split apart. And oh, we have the Defiler. He's going in. The Zerglings are not aware. Oh, what's he gonna do? He's gonna throw down a swarm, Dark Swarm, to protect the Zerglings. Oh my gosh, Dark Swarm to protect the Zerglings and to protect the Defilers. No, the Defiler just at the edge of the swarm does get picked off. Oh man, I think he was hoping to hide. Well, if he could have gotten superior Zergling count in there, with the Dark Swarm underneath, the Mutalisk would not have been able to kill the Zerglings, and the Zerglings wouldn't have been able to kill the spores and such, and start killing tech. That would have been really cool, actually. Usually you see him do a Plague, but maybe he doesn't have Plague upgraded right now. But look at this. They're both mining out their mains. You never see Zergs or Zerg mine out their mains. Couple Zerglings wrestling at the 6 o'clock position. It looks like Yellow's does win. Look at this. Jaedong gets a base at the 12 o'clock, and Yellow just eats it. Just goes in and just pops it. It's, oh my gosh, this is like Fastest. Like on Fastest, where you just get a ton of Mutalisks and just mutabomb stuff. You kill buildings in single hits, single volleys basically, or it's like StarCraft 2. The early alpha StarCraft 2 when Psionic Reaver went in with a single control group of like 80 Mulisks and was killing stuff in one hit. Anyway, this is just ridiculous. They both got at least 3 control groups, probably 4 control groups now of Mulisk, because they've been constantly building up all these mutas, and it's just going to be tactical play from here out because neither player can get a big enough Mulisk advantage that it's going to make too much of a difference. Some Zerglings out in the field, and okay, sorry about that. I got a Skype phone call. It would have kept ringing on the video. Oh my gosh, Plague! Massive Plague on Jaedong's Mulisk. Wow, that Mulisk control group has just gotten shut down. And look at that. Oh man, all those Mulisks at 0 health. That is a huge hit. That one spell just did, if you think about it, well, I was gonna say it just did, you know, about 1,200 damage, but oh, and an ensnare on that group. Oh man, I don't know why he decided to ensnare that. Actually, that was kind of a silly ensnare. But anyway, oh look at this. He had his defilers burrowed, and he found them with an overlord. Oh man, and Yellow using a look. Is he gonna get that? He does get it. He does get it. Oh, get the swarm down. No, another plague. Oh my gosh, he plagues another group of Mulisks. He was morphing the plagued Mulisks into guardians though, or actually no, probably not guardians, probably devourers. To keep them, because then when they pop in, they're restored to full health. So the plague wouldn't do as much if he used those ones. So yeah, so only that second plague basically counted. He's got a few devourers in there as well, just enough. It looks like he's got just enough devourers to get a full group of acid spores on whatever it hits. The max you can have is 8, and the acid spores make it so the Mulisks do extra damage. It's actually better to have Mulisks and devourers in combination than it is to have just devourers. Well, in some situations, depending on the situation, but because then the Mulisks do extra damage basically, and they can fire faster. So wow, this is gonna. And then also, I believe the acid spores make your shot slow down. I'm certain of it actually. Make the shot slow down. It's different for different units, so I'm not sure how much slower Mulisk will fire. Anyway, Jaedong again trying to take that third base. More Zerglings coming in for Yellow. Plague. What was that? Did he just plague the group of Zerglings as they were running in? Yes, he did. The Zerglings are plagued. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely insane. Whoa, Jaedong now running around with a group of basically 4 dozen. Is he going to save the Defiler? Yes, the Defiler lives. Is that other Defiler going to live though? He decides to abandon that one, I guess. Oh, it finally burrows. Wow, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now, Yellow had previously put down a Zergling burrowed underneath the third base, the mineral-only base of Jaedong to try to block that hatchery. It's been killed off, and it looks like there's a hatchery building now. But Zero has, I'm sorry, not Zero. Wish it was Zero. Yellow has gotten his third base up, is at his mineral only at the sort of 9 o'clock position, and oh my gosh, is that a plague? I can't tell because the units are red and it's low quality, but it looks like a plague went off on some of Yellow's units, some of his Mulisk there. Wow, look at this. This is ridiculous. He's pulling the same move. He's gotten his Greater Spire back up. Yeah, those look like they are plagued. They're down to low hit points. They're definitely plagued there. Huge clump of Mulisk and Devourers. Oh my gosh, this is going to be absolutely insane when these two finally have a battle. And it's going to come down to one battle. This game is going to come down to one battle where one player is going to get off a little bit better in snare, one player is going to have a better unit mixture, one player is going to have a little bit better micro, and someone will come out with a crap load of Mulisk that will just be too much to surmount. There's the two players right now, both looking intense, both concentrating, both very calm, very smooth though, very in control of their play right now. Yeah, so they're both mined out in their mains, and that's why that's why it's okay to take that mineral base, because they're starting to need minerals. Usually Zerg versus Zerg, it's all about gas, because you need tons of gas to make Mulisks and such. But in this case, the minerals are actually going to be a problem, because they're going to mine out in their natural expansions pretty soon as well, and then Mulisks do take minerals, so they're going to need those along with it. And anyway, another Zergling burrowed at that bottom right base to stop the hatchery from